Hello everyone. So today we're just going to do a bit of a seated stretch. So if you start in a cross-legged position, you can always take a block or a cushion, elevate the hips a little bit, sit on top of that. So either with or without the block. And then placing the hands onto the thighs, just tipping the forehead down so the chin tucks in towards the chest. Taking the gaze towards the mat. Taking a few breaths in and out through the nose. Just settling down into your mat. Tuning into the breath. Relaxing the shoulders. Relaxing the face and the forehead. And then lifting the chin, reaching the arms up to the sky, lengthening through the sides of the body. Taking hold of the left wrist with the right hand, reaching up and then stretching over to the right. Lifting back to center, taking hold of the right wrist with the left hand, lengthening the arms, and then a side stretch over to the other side. Reaching the arms back to center, and then interlace the fingers, take the arms to shoulder height, and round out the back, bringing the chin towards the chest. Lifting back up, taking the arms behind the back, interlace the fingers, and then send the heart forwards. Opening across the chest. Release the hands back behind you and then uncross the legs. Just take a little windscreen wipe with the knees. Moving the knees from side to side. And then extending the legs along the length of the mat. So coming into Dandasana, flexing the feet, keeping the legs active, taking the hands down by the sides, and then just dropping the chin in towards the chest, lengthening through the spine. And then as you inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhaling, hinging from the hips, reaching forwards, trying to keep length in the spine. And then release the hands down when the back starts to round. So you might be higher up or you might be a little bit lower down, but trying to keep that length through the spine. And you can always use your block, sit on top of the block again, just to elevate the hips. And sometimes that helps with reaching forwards. So taking a couple of breaths in and out. Lengthening as you inhale. And then folding a bit deeper as you exhale. If it's too much through the backs of the legs, feel free to bend the knees just so that you can fold a bit deeper. And then lifting all the way back up, taking the hands behind, placing the feet hip distance flat on the mat, pressing into the hands and the feet, lifting the hips, coming up to a tabletop, releasing the head back if it feels okay for your neck. But if you want to stay, sometimes people don't like the feeling in their shoulders doing that position. You can always stay with the hips down, maybe turn the hands behind you and just open the chest. Again, release the head back. So finding a position that works for you and then lifting or coming back to your seated position, drawing the right knee in towards the chest. So keeping the left leg nice and active, flexing the foot, and then wrap the left arm around the shin, take the right hand behind. So don't lean too much into the back hand, just use it there for support. Maybe come onto the tips of the fingers and then start to twist, gazing over the right shoulder. Release your left hand either onto the outside of the left leg or picking up the foot and then extending the leg or keeping it at a 90-degree angle. So just finding something again that works for you. And then option to release the back hand. Sweep the right arm up to the sky, taking hold of the inside of the left foot. So you've got the right foot with both hands. Stretching out through the calf, through the hamstring. And then place that right foot on top of the left thigh. Take the hands behind you. Start to draw the left foot in as close as you can towards the hips, walking the hands in as well, and just opening that right knee out to the side. So keeping the right foot flexed, sitting up tall, lengthening through the spine, and maybe just taking a bit of a sway from side to side. And then release or drop the left knee over to the left side so that the right foot follows. Sitting up, I'll just spin round to show you. So sitting up, and then you can either keep the legs as they are, or if that doesn't feel right, straighten the left leg. And then take the right hand behind, extend the left arm up to the sky, hook the left elbow over the right thigh, and find a twist over to the right. Coming out of the twist, take both hands over to the left and just release the forehead towards the mat. Lifting back to center and take both legs out in front. Give the legs a bit of a shake up and down. And then this time drawing the left knee in towards the chest, flexing the right toes, keeping this right leg active. Take the left hand behind, reach the right arm up to the sky, and then either hooking that elbow over the left leg or just wrapping the arm around the shin, taking a twist, gazing over the left shoulder. Drop your right hand onto the outside of the left ankle, left leg, or picking up the foot from the outside of edge of the foot, and then starting to stretch that left leg. So pressing the heel away, the knee might still be bent, or straightening the leg, releasing the left arm behind you, drawing in the belly, so using a bit of the core muscles, and then taking the left arm up to the sky, crossing it over the right arm, so you've got the foot with both hands. Again, feeling a stretch through the back of that left leg. And then releasing the left ankle onto the right thigh. Take the hands behind, draw the right foot in as close as you can, walking the hands in, just opening that left knee out to the side, flexing the left toes. And then maybe again, just take a little sway from side to side. And then dropping the right knee down towards the mat, left foot follows. Sitting yourself up. Again, I'll spin round so you can see. And then you can keep the legs as they are, or if you prefer, you can extend the right leg. And then take your left arm behind, reach the right arm up to the sky, hooking the right elbow over the left leg and twisting to the back. If that feels too much, you can just hug the knee in towards the chest. And then coming back to center, take both hands over to the right side, release the forehead down towards the mat. And then lifting all the way back to center. Again, extend the legs out in front, just giving the legs a bit of a shake. And then draw the right knee in towards the chest. Drop the right knee out to the side, so the right foot is coming to the inside of the left leg, flexing the left toes, and then take the arms up to the sky, inhaling, exhaling, reaching forwards, releasing the head towards the leg. On an inhale, just lift the chest, find a bit of space, lengthen through the spine, and then exhale, folding back down again. Inhaling to lift all the way back up. Take the right hand behind you. Left arm reaches up to the sky, and you can stay with the hips down, opening the chest, or you can press into the right hand, lift the hips away from the mat, finding a little back bend, just squeezing the glutes, sending the heart to the sky. And then release all the way back down. Bring the left foot in to meet the right into a butterfly position. So hands can be on the ankles or interlace the fingers around the feet, drawing the feet as close as you can, just opening the knees wide. And then option to hinge from the hips, folding forwards, maybe using the elbows to open out the hips. And then lifting all the way back up. Take the hands behind, place the feet flat on the mat, and just drop the knees from side to side. Just windscreen wiping the legs. And then this time keeping the left leg in towards the knee. Open the left knee out to the side. Flexing the right toes, and then reaching the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hinging from the hips, folding forwards. Inhale to lift. Exhale to fold. And then lifting all the way back up, taking the left hand behind, reaching the right arm up to the sky. Again, maybe just opening the chest or pressing into the hand, pressing into the, or lowering the right foot towards the mat, squeezing the glutes as you lift the hips away from the mat, heart to the sky. And then release all the way back down. Bringing the soles of the feet together again, but just taking the feet a little further away, so making a more of a diamond shape with the legs, and then folding forwards, releasing the head towards the feet. Releasing any tension through the neck. And then lifting yourself all the way back up. So taking the legs wide as you can, into your straddle position, and then take the right hand down to the right leg, or maybe the forearm towards the mat, and then extend the left arm up to the sky, reaching over, finding a side stretch. If you're quite open, you might be able to take hold of the right foot with the right hand, and then the left hand comes on top, spinning the chest towards the sky, keeping the legs active by flexing the feet. and then lifting all the way back to center. So taking it to the other side, left hand onto the left leg, or maybe finding the left foot, and then right arm reaches up to the sky all the way over. Finding that side stretch, spinning the heart to the sky, and then lifting all the way back to center. So taking the hands to the inside, just walk the hands out as far as you can. It might not be very far. Just feeling a bit of a stretch through the inside of the legs, folding forwards. Breathing in and out through the nose. And then walking the hands all the way back in, taking the hands to the outside of the thighs, just drawing the feet in closer so the feet are hip distance. Take the hands back behind you again, just drop the knees from side to side. And then come back to your easy cross leg position with the more awkward leg in front, so not the one you normally start with. And then take the arms out to the sides, reach them all the way up to the sky, joining the thumbs together, palms together, and then bringing the hands back to the heart center, pressing the hands together, opening the chest, lengthening the spine, and just dipping the forehead down towards the fingertips. Taking a couple of breaths in and out through the nose. And then bringing the thumbs towards the space between the eyebrows. Inhale, exhale, folding forwards. So thank you very much. That was your seated stretch. So thank you for joining me.